Hello, today we're diving deep into why industry whales, like $1 million companies like Amazon, Tesla, and Google, have a growing obsession with an AI industry, AI automations. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why AI is not just some fad, some random thing, or some joke that's been there and is gonna vanish pretty soon, but it is here for staying. It's gonna stay, and it is the future. AI is the future. Like, small idea for you to think. Have you ever seen Jeff Bezos packing up the orders, like to ship to Amazon, or Elon Musk himself going up to every Tesla and updating the system? No, it doesn't happen like that, because nowadays we have automations. Bigger companies, bigger giants, like leading brands like Tesla, Amazon, Google, as I just mentioned, because they are bigger, they have more leverage, they are leveraging more clever minds of engineers and programmers who are implementing those AI solutions into their businesses and automations at the same time, so they don't have to work as much and use natural human resources on simple automatable, like a simple task that can be automated. They use AI and automations for that. That's why they are where they are right now. They are scaling because they don't need to pay humans as much for simple tasks that can be automated. That's the main idea about it. Smaller brands, smaller businesses, they maybe don't have as much possibilities to learn all of those AI tools, to learn how to implement them, because they don't have enough human resources. Why? Because they're not as big to pay those human resources, those top engineers. That is why we have something new to offer. We have AI automation agencies. That's what I'm specializing in. I've been researcher of an AI industry like for a pretty long time, since we first heard about things like ChatGPT. I've been already there. I've been looking through everything and mostly learning large language models. So the thing that you see right now, basically most of the popularity of the people, they see only one thing, and for them AI basically means ChatGPT. That's the only thing they see for AI. What AI is? Oh, it's ChatGPT. And many people, like, still, if we know that by now like millions of users are already on ChatGPT and trying to use it, millions of those same users don't understand the full capacity and full possibilities of AI and the industry that it is behind, because like ChatGPT is a product of OpenAI. That's a large language model, but not many people actually understand what AI is or how it works. So here today, I want to tell you why seven-figure companies are focusing and getting big on AI automations, and you don't want to miss out on that. If you're a business owner, or if you're planning to open a business maybe, or you are a course provider, all of the possible businesses actually can really benefit from AI or automation to ease your mind off work, to make your daily life better, to implement automations, all of those things. So let's dive in. Efficiency. First and foremost, it's all about efficiency. Picture this. Companies nowadays handle much more data than they did around like 10 years ago. The demand completely shifted. Now it's much bigger, because now everything is going on through internet mostly, especially because we had a COVID in the middle, global pandemic, because of what many people shifted to that digital era. So now more of us are used to doing things digitally, making purchases digitally, finding information digitally, getting service providers digitally. We all are moving to digital space more than real life space. Many new people, like newborn babies, kindergarten age kids, they have grown only on a technology. They've never actually been outside, especially if they were born in pandemic. So it's only growing industry. AI is not going to stop. It is the future. And because we have much more data now to process, because everyone is on internet, it's all about the efficiency. The data will grow, but you need to understand how to use that data, how to work with the data, so you're not losing out on anything. Because nowadays, if you need to really sort out all the data that you have, you'll have like 10 data analysts or receptionists or assistants working on that one batch of data. If 10 years ago it was enough with one person that was dealing also with different tasks, now you'll see many companies integrating some assistants that follow up on you, that follow up on the data, some analysts that will just go through the Excel sheets and that's it, that's their only job because they don't have automations. According to McKinsey, after implementing AI, companies experience a 20% increase in efficiency. Just like in adding extra day to your work week. 20% increase. Extra day for a human. And when we talk about efficiency, we cannot skip Amazon. You most probably saw, or if not saw, then you already tried or experienced or at least heard about what new ideas, implementations Amazon is doing. Their killer robots in warehouses are not just packaging up the orders. They work in environments optimized for the robots. So it's not even for humans the workplace, it is for the robots optimized workplace, drastically increasing speed and volume of processed orders. That's how fast Amazon is moving on. Imagine how many other companies are moving in such a direction of AI, but you still don't know about it because they're not as big or as popular as Amazon. Just think about it. Second thing, scalability. Now, scalability is not just a buzzword. It's what differentiates a fleeting success from a lasting one. Remember Netflix? I think all of you know Netflix. You know how it started? Netflix started as a DVD rental service. So that's what was Netflix years ago. Now, if you look at Netflix, what do you see? You open up Netflix, you see your profile, then tons of suggestions based on what? On things you watched before. How do you think they get those suggestions? Where do they get them from? Do they just think of something off random, or maybe their developer is looking through what you like, manually looking through movies you saw and then comparing to their experience, and we're like, yeah, I actually like that movie, let me recommend that thing to them. No, it's not how it works. It's through automations. And as they scaled up, they needed to implement new things like AI automations. So AI came into place. Netflix now uses AI for optimizing streaming quality based on your internet speed, even in content creation. Like, can you imagine all those things? They analyze viewer patterns to decide which shows to fund and produce. So they are not just, there are no producers that are manually picking through, I like the show, I don't like that show. AI automations is doing everything for them. They just receive stats and result of what worked, what didn't work, what are the viewer patterns, if they continue watching the video, the movies, the series, on what the series that they stopped, maybe possibly why they stopped, to which series then they moved on to. They have all of those analysis. It's no wonder that every time you look at new Netflix show, you feel like you found the one, like it's your new favorite movie, it's your new favorite series. You want to know why? Because it was designated specifically for you through the AI power. Third, decision making. Goldman Sachs, for example, employs AI not just for the data analysis, but for predicting global financial trends. Imagine predicting a stock market movement before it even happened. Like, I'm not saying it's rigged, but they are ahead of you. If you have ever looked at what stock market is, how it works, how it operates, then maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but there is an uncomparable advantage if you can use technology to do all the analysis that a human does for hours, analyzing through the stock market trends and patterns and how they moved. That's an incredible advantage to regular like stockbrokers that are doing that either from their homes, self-employed guys, girls, or working in regular like smaller banks who don't have the technologies that Goldman Sachs has. All these big companies, Tesla, Amazon, Google, they don't see AI just as some tool, as something that they can implement. They see that as a partner. AI is almost officially becoming a partner of all the business models of all the businesses. Wrapping everything up, this AI is not just some tool for big companies, big businesses to leverage. It's a strategic weapon. It's literally a strategic weapon that you can use as well. You can implement that as well. If maybe not by yourself, you can go through courses, you can do self-learning. It's possible, of course, nobody's denying that. Because it is the key to unprecedented growth, efficiency, innovation, and of course, money saving in all of those aspects. As AI becomes more accessible, the real question is, how will you, regardless of the size of your business, of your team, will leverage AI's undeniable power? Because if you don't, your competitors will. And after some time, you'll realize that AI now is the same thing as social media was back in 2010. Now everyone has Instagram page, everyone has Facebook page. Now everyone's also pivoting to TikToks. But in 2010, nobody understood how actually powerful social media will be, that it could be a tool for businesses to grow, expand their target audience, to expand their reach and generate sales. Now everyone, almost everyone understands that, and they're using that. AI is the same thing. It's the same thing happening all over again, and you need to hop on the trend. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it will stick in your mind and you will remember and you will think about ways how you can implement AI, not only for the sake of business but for sake of your daily tasks, so you don't have to do the daunting things over and over again. I'll be happy if you would leave a like down below, because that would mean that that's something that is interesting for you, the topic of AI. And in that case, I would just provide more content on AI, how to implement AI, how to use AI. Possibly, I also did a tutorial on how to create chatbots, but I'm not sure if that's something actually business owners would be interested in. So if you would be, just let me know what you're looking for, so I know better how to curate the way that I'm providing a content for you, because I want it to be valuable. That's the main focus for me, valuable content. So I'm sharing my knowledge and my passion for AI in this ever-evolving industry. Thank you.